Joe, a 5-0 deficit is a pretty big hole to try to climb out of, but you guys made it interesting. They kept fighting tonight. Is that a positive to take away, despite, obviously, I'm sure you guys would have liked to extend this to 6 straight wins, but to, I guess, walk away from this homestand that was overall pretty impressive?
Yeah, we all know we want to win the ball game, but I do like the fight, and I do like the desire to do whatever possible to stay in the game. Yeah, when you get down that much, it's not like you're going to come back every day from something like that, but you can work and you can try to find a way and scratch off a couple of runs and get a little closer and see what happens. After we got behind, I was happy with what I saw from the at-bats. I was happy with the way we kept playing, and we came back at them, and we're a swing away from winning the ball game. So when you're behind like that, there's not much more you can ask for than a chance to win the game, and that's what we got. And we got there because we continued to play hard.
Joe was just talking about how he felt like the fastball was feeling great. Obviously, those 2 sliders he'd want back. If not for those, it'd be a totally different ball game. I guess overall, what'd you see from him, and what gave you the confidence to maybe stick it out with him a little bit longer as things had already gotten away from him a bit?
Well, those are 2 little bit different things. I think a lot of that, the outing probably does come down to the slider and just probably not having the feel for it for a period of time during this outing that he normally would. There were things that Joe did pretty well. Stuff started out, especially at the beginning of the game, first half of that outing, really good. I thought he looked good. I honestly, I thought the outing was fine. Obviously, that inning, hurts, and there's no way to get around that. And it came down to just sliders that are, we want them away. I'm fairly certain we want them away, and they're just coming out and not doing what he wants them to do. The other part of it, we didn't have too much of an option as to what we were going to do as that outing went on in the 4th and 5th inning. Joe was going to have to keep pitching for us. I think he understood that, and he did. And he finished 5 innings, and we turned it over to Giovanni, and he did a pretty good job too, and so did McGill.
I think Giovanni was really attacking well in those couple innings that you gave him. Is that kind of what you're hoping to see after the time away from him? Well,
yes, that is what we're hoping to see from him. He did a good job going out there and getting outs, but that's probably the longest outing he's had in a long time. He handled it well, and again, with the way we've used our bullpen lately, that's kind of what we had to do, and we knew this was potentially a scenario that we would have to play through and make it work. But after that tough inning, those guys kept pitching and kept us in the ball game and gave us a chance to come back.
Did Nick say anything to you or vice versa about the slow start he got on the ball that got away from Verdugo?
No, and I haven't talked to Nick about it at all. I think on that play, in that particular situation, stopping at second's the right baseball play, and there are times when you're in the moment, and he probably thought he was getting to third relatively easy if he went. I'm assuming he thought that. I bet he wants it back. It was a big swing, another really good swing from Nick, getting us back in a huge moment. You hope that ball sneaks over the fence, but he's playing really good baseball still for us.
Bigger picture, how do you feel about the position you guys are in, knowing that you've got so many division games coming up and some guys coming back healthy in the month of September?
Yeah, we have a chance to get basically anywhere. We have all the opportunities in the world in front of us right now. We should be pretty pleased with what we have the ability to do. We just have to go out there day by day, play one game at a time, play well, win some games. I mean, we have to go out there and win some ball games right now, and I like the way we've been playing. I think as this month gets going, I think it's going to be pretty interesting and a good time, and we have a chance to go win our division if we just go out there and play well. And I love knowing that we have it right in front of us.